o'clock, everybody. Welcome. Just a couple of logistical things before we get started. First of all, my name is Sharon Pellick, and I'm going to shut my door so we're not visited by the spirit of our cats as opposed to other spirits. Hang on just a sec. And I'm thrilled to be sharing this wonderful opportunity to have some time to sit with Spirit and be inspired by Spirit by two fantastic mediums. We'll introduce them in just a second. The first thing is that on the bottom left hand of your screen, if you just move your mouse down towards the bottom left hand of your screen, you should see a little microphone. Can you please make sure that that is muted? Otherwise, we will hear everything that's going on in your world and not in the other world. So if you can make sure that is muted. When the mediumship is going on, if you think the message is for you, then feel free to turn the mute off so that you can respond to the medium. But during the talk, the first part, the talk, and if the message is not for you, if you can just keep it muted, that would be fantastic. And the second thing is that on the top right hand, if you move your mouse to the top right hand, you'll see it'll either say speaker view or it says gallery view. You probably want to click on it so it's speaker view so that you see the speaker that is talking, and the green screen will show up there so that you are getting to see the person that's actually doing the talking. So it doesn't matter, it doesn't impact us which way you have it, but just for your use, it might be a little bit better. So welcome everyone to this exciting online mediumship demonstration with the Lothbridge Spiritual Center. Just curious, just give us a wave if you are here for the first time, whether in person or online. So we've got a few new people, so Otto being one of them, and Raphael, thank you, and Bobby. So thank you, everybody, and Pat. So happy to have so many people here today. I'm thrilled to be the chair for this today, and with our amazing mediums, our UK medium, Othman, who otherwise known as Otto, and Reverend William Pellick. I know it said that I was going to be the medium, but I've been a little under the weather, so William was kind enough to step in for me today. So we talked about the logistical information. Just for those that are new, the Lothbridge Spiritual Center is a not-for-profit organization centered in Lothbridge, Alberta, that's committed to create a community for spiritual unfoldment and to help people in a supportive environment to find connections throughout your own spiritual journey. The wonderful thing is that as the pandemic hit and people started to be having to self-isolate and organizations had to close down, William has been working for the last couple of years on another site, an online community, spiritual community called the eternityconnection.org, which is what you guys entered through this on. So we were in a great position to move to the online system and to continue the work that we've been doing here. So you are here for a real treat today because our talented speaker medium, Otto, this is his first time in Canada, even though he's not in Canada, he's joining us in Canada from the UK. And we've known Otto for many years and have just been inspired by the work he does for Spirit. So without further ado, we'll get started. And what we'll have is that Otto will be doing an inspired talk for the first 20-25 minutes or so. And then William will do a mediumship demonstration while Otto changes from being inspired to be working as a medium, and then Otto will come back and finish us off with a mediumship demonstration as well. So if I can ask Reverend William Pellick to start us with an opening prayer, that would be fantastic.
Thank you, Sharon. So just for a moment, let's turn our thoughts and our hearts and our minds to our Creator. Great Spirit, thank you for this opportunity to come together, to celebrate the magic and wonder of our existence. know that we are eternal beings, that our loved ones are never beyond our reach, for they are always with us. We ask and invite all those in the spirit world who wish to come forward to join us here, to communicate with those who are assembled, to please do so when we are ready. We are grateful for this opportunity. Amen.
Thank you so much for starting us off. So I have the immense pleasure of introducing to you Otto, and his talk today is going to be called, Healing with the Coronavirus. Otto is an amazing medium, trance speaker, and sound healer. His work with spirit has taken him into deep learning about our connections with the spirit world and the interconnectedness of the universe, which emanates through his mediumship and his trance speaking. Otto has spent years exploring different healing modalities and has developed his unique sound healing therapy and offers this through his company called Otto Sound Therapy, which you can find online. Otto is a bit of a going concern in many places, but he's done over 1,000 one-to-one corporate and group sessions around the world. And he's been recognized by BBC, both TV and radio, BBC World Services. In the Vogue UK, he was set as number 3 in the top 10 things to do in London with his sound bath healing sessions and so many more. So it is with my great pleasure that I have the privilege to introduce to you Otto, and we're so blessed to have him here. So Otto, I'll let you to unmute your mic and pass it over to you.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Good evening. Well, good evening in the UK and good morning in Canada. It's really good to be here with you, and thank you for inviting me. I think I would like to introduce you to a very dear friend of mine, which is Mr. Dragon. This is orange thingy that I have in here, and Mr. Dragon represents for me one thing, and really one thing that is very important to solve this pandemic situation that we're going through, because Mr. Dragon represents simply love for me. Mr. Dragon belongs to my son, and my son is really everything in my life. And this dragon really symbolizes how we have a deep connection between us, how love that has united the father and the son has also allowed that to go beyond all the difficulties that we have found in life, all the things that society wanted to impose on both of us. But really, thanks to this love and this connection that we have, both of us, for each other, we managed to really establish our own language, our understanding of the world. So to tell you a little bit more about my son, and I like talking too much about my son, sorry guys, sorry parents who have their children here, maybe you want to listen to something else, but I have to bring my son forward here again. And I think, well, to introduce you a little bit about my son, he is not vaccinated, he is homeschooled, and really when you look at him and me, perhaps you will not understand who is the father and who is the son. Most probably you will say I'm his son, because actually he leads the conversation, he tells me what to do, and I really just follow him. But more importantly in here, the point of what I'm going through in this conversation that we're having together here, my friends, is that beyond our mental limits and the blinkers that we put all the time because we try to listen to what it is imposed on us, we try to be good citizens, we try to follow the rules. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't follow the rules or we shouldn't be good citizens, please don't take me wrong. But what is more importantly, I think, is, and especially in these times we are going through, is to really get out of our mind and get into our heart. Because while we are here in this pandemic, and you can see in social media and everything that's going on around the world, people really started to rise into a different vibration in here. I talk about vibration because it's the core of what I'm doing all the time. And really, I can see that people, they really start to help each other. And through these confinements that we have, and this situation of the paper rolls and then meat that disappears from supermarkets and greed that is going on actually in the world, people really start to understand there is maybe another way of understanding the world. There is another way of living. There is another way of going back to the source. But what is the source? Why we are all in here? Why we are all sitting in here, in this place? I think we are 30 of us in here, in this conversation together. But one thing, and really one thing, is bringing us together. And I think this love of going through this mind, but not understanding the mind. Because when we try to make things logical, I mean, we will be, honestly, I mean, we can see, and then you are perhaps used to mediumship and the demonstration here. You look at us and you think, this is completely crazy. And somebody is just talking through, with dead people, with spirits, and then through a screen in here, and you have 30 people getting together and listening to what's happening. But when we go through the mind that is individual and transcend this mind that is individual into the mind of God, because it's about God in here. God is love, isn't it? We all say that. When we transcend this mind that is individual and we go into this mind of God that unites all the human being, then we start to surrender. And this is what's happening here right now with the coronavirus, isn't it? We see that the mind is struggling to go back into the source, to go back from the mind that we have, the individual, into the heart that unites everybody, the human being, and unites God with us as well. And all these struggles that we see that people are seeking through the supermarkets, and this fear of food and starvation and isolation and confinement, and really rethinking what we're doing, it is but a struggle to let go of our label, isn't it? To let go of who we think we are, because we certainly are beyond the limits that we see every day. We are something that we cannot really control, we cannot really understand, because if we just step back 2 seconds and try to understand it, it really doesn't make any sense. So, what I would like to do with you, my friends in here, is a little bit of work with the sound as well. Because I think the main point of sound, and why I'm doing the sound, I continue to want to work with the sound, is I think there are two elements that for me are very, very important for human being, for the healing of human being. There is light, because we are photons. I mean, we are beings of light, all of us. If we look at how we are made, we are. I mean, there is no light, there is no life. So, okay, we are made of light and we can be alive thanks to light. But then what brings us really together is the vibration, isn't it? Because all this light that we have inside of us, that constitute matters, and the matters start to vibrate, then this vibration creates a sound, and this sound creates and links life together. And that's what is the purpose of the sound. So for me, sound, when we resonate ourselves with sound, we bring life. We bring our mind, our heart, our bodies, our soul, and we resonate the mind of God. So, I would like to invite you, my friends, to, for a moment, again, if you can, close your eyes, just for a second. Just close your eyes for a moment and bring your awareness to your breath. And just observe that breath that is going on right now, breath coming in, breath going out. There is no need to go anywhere. There is no need to do anything in specific or particular. We don't need to alternate the breath. It's absolutely fine. We just surrender to the rhythm that we have, because sound gives rhythm. The breath is rhythm as well. So if we just observe this rhythm, natural rhythm that we have, is already deep, takes us deep inside. And now from this breath, we take our awareness into the top of our head. And then while we are in the top of our head, we remind ourselves what we're doing in here. We are here to serve God. We are here to bring the love of God into this place between us. So allow this love of God to be in our head. Whatever you believe is, it really doesn't matter. You believe in the universe, you believe in Jesus, you believe in Muhammad, you believe in Allah, it doesn't matter at all. What is important in here is to have this common God that we all have in whatever form we believe in. So you bring this awareness of this God that you believe in, and you allow this energy to be felt in your head, first of all. And then slowly, it's like you're washing, you're pouring a bucket of love over your head, and you allow this bucket of love to go through your head and then to relax your forehead. And you really continue to pour this bucket of light, and again this love through your eyes and your jaws and your tongue. And you feel it relaxing now, your jaws, and you're going through the throat and the neck and the shoulders, and it relaxes in your elbows and the arms and forearms, and relax in your hands. Let's go. It is time to allow your hands to let go of any grip that we're having. There is no need to hold on to anything. Allow this love of God to descend on ourselves. And then allow this to come into the chest. And then remind yourself what is this coronavirus is all about, isn't it? Because nothing is random in the universe. Nothing is random. It's all about the chest in here, the area that touches the love. So then if we allow this love of God to come and to be in there and to fill those lungs with this love that we have for God, for this thing that would really takes us beyond who we are, that unites all of us, we can feel this beauty that is really in our chest right now. And in here, feel your heart, feel your heartbeat, feel your heartbeat. For once, just connect to this heartbeat in your chest. This is a strong vibration in your chest. Allow it to happen. Feel this vibration in your chest. And then, again, feel this energy spreading around in your chest. Feel it physically. And then I would like you at your own time, and it's okay because you are unmuted anyway, you are muted anyway, so nobody will hear you, nobody knows what you're doing, to use your voice to express this energy of God that is in your lungs. So what you're going to do is you're going to hum. And hum, it means with your mouth closed, and you can just go and then just slowly start humming at your own time, and just follow what I'm saying. Just hum slowly and gently, even if it's just gentle hum. Feel this vibration in your chest and start humming slowly this vibration. Slowly moving this energy, this love of God that we have. Slowly in your chest. Slowly. Just hum it very gently again. Continue to hum gently, and observe what's happening in your mind at the same time. What's happening in your head? What's going on in your head at the same time? You continue to hum, and you allow your mind to go wherever it wants, because this is also allowing your mind to be free. Because when we put a lot of our restrictions into the mind, and the mind rebels, and it doesn't help us to really absorb this love that we have continuously can tap into in order to really help us every day. So continue to hum and observe what's going on really. Now grow with your awareness. It's all about awareness. Grow with your awareness into your mind. See what's happening to your mind, to your body, as you do the humming now. Just a couple more, and then we will stop. And the last one. And here, keep your eyes closed for the moment. and observe what's happening in your body right now. Observe what's happening in your mind. Observe if there is a difference of heat, if there is anything that is shifting, if there is any new thoughts in you, how it is going really for you right now. And slowly, slowly start coming back very, very, very gently in the room where we are. Very, very gently, and open your eyes very, 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 very gently. Very, very gently. Okay. Very good. What a trip. Very good. Slowly, slowly. Okay. So, what we have done right now is we have started shifting this energy by vibrating our system. As we talk about the different energies that we have, as we talk about the love, and we talk about the emotions, and we talk about the pains, and these are become just a notion in the mind. But as soon as, and I hope you can see that slowly, slowly, by start vibrating and using your voice, because it's the easiest way to vibrate the body. I mean, we all have a voice. It's infinite, it's free, we can tap into it, and an amazing healing power that it has. But as soon as we do that, we start recognizing the power that we have inside of us. We start recognizing this possibility that I can, as a human being, change and move my energy from inside. And I can join this God that it's not only a notion in the space, it is not only a belief, but it is a real existence. I embody this love that is inside, that I can feel it right now in me. With this in mind, what I invite you, my friends, is in the next days, what you can do is the same thing, is you can sit down and then just for a moment, allow this energy of God to really think about it. If you want to be in your heart, as William took you earlier into this prayer, because prayer really helps to connect with the heart, and then invite this energy of God, however it is, to come into you, and then feel it in your lungs and vibrate it. This will help you to slowly, slowly come from the state of isolation into the state of union. When you unite with something that is stronger than you and me, you unite with God. So then, even in this confinement that we have, and this state of there is a pandemic going on, we don't have to. We can surrender to it and accept it. But we can also transform our energy with love, the love of God, in order to unite with everybody else. And you will see for yourself, and I hope you can see the experience, is the more you do this humming from the chest with this love, the more you will see that you have power inside of you. You can really change things. You can really make a difference. And just if we are, there's 30 people here doing this all together, and we do it just for a few days, you will be very surprised and amazed how many people they are going to reach out to you, how many coincidences, which I don't believe really in coincidences, but you can feel that how many things can change in your life, and especially how you can grow in this space and time where you have now time to be by yourself, to be able to be content with this energy that you have in you, time to reflect, to change, time to build.